With everything set up, you're now ready to start your week. You will need to perform the following steps. Draw a special condition card and follow the directions. The card will apply to all battles fought during the week, unless otherwise stated, and you must pay the cost immediately. You will need to choose 1, 2, or 3 enemy battalions that will be attacked this week. The victory points you may earn from eliminating them will inform you on which ones to go after. Now you can assign the units and commanders that will attack the enemy battalions. Put the cards together for each battalion that you will attack. Keep in mind that you may not assign wounded or unfit commanders, or vehicles with engine or suspension damage to the battle. Finally, assign trucks and scouts to the battalions that are being attacked. Fill out the appropriate spaces on your player log sheet to maintain reference. Commanders that are not used in battle may regain 4 stress points. Depending on their location, you will have to pay SO points to attack enemy battalions located in the enemy transit, enemy rear, or enemy breakthrough range bands. You pay 2 SO less for each truck assigned to that battalion. Now you are ready to move into pre-combat. The first step is to draw an event card and apply the effects on the top section. Unless otherwise stated, the events apply to the current battle with cost and effects immediately applied. Each battle lasts 5 turns, so place the turn counter in the number 1 box on the tactical display. Also, place any scouts assigned to the battle to indicate the number of extra turns that may be taken. The battle will take place across the terrain tiles that are placed. Gather up the tiles that are specific to the campaign, shuffle, and randomly place them on the tactical display. Remember to place all tiles with the arrows toward the top of the tactical display. Remember that each tile is divided into 4 separate hexes. You cannot target enemy units unless you have a clear line of sight. If blocking terrain exists between your units and the enemy, they may not be targeted. Each terrain hex has special rules that affect combat, including blocking line of sight, adding to the defense, or if they are impassable. You may need to lay out new terrain tiles if a passable terrain is blocked by impassable terrain, or if all entrance hexes are impassable. Follow all rules on impassable terrain before setting up the units. Place your unit counters on the bottom row. You can issue your AT and MG units a single move order, and your rifle units up to 2 move orders. You may move units up to the maximum limit as listed on their counters. All move orders are treated as normal movement for the terrain and any effects from the game. Now place the enemy units as per their battalion card. The card will show the number and type of units that you will face, but not their hex locations. Gather all enemy units and roll a die to determine the initial placement according to the tactical display sheet. Place all units with their active side up. Once placed, you may issue 1 advance order to all AT and MG units and 2 advance orders to all rifle units. For every advance order issued, you may move the unit 1 hex closer to your forces. After placing and moving the enemy units, roll a die for the aggression level listed on the campaign card. A low result means rolling a 6-sided die on the enemy tactical movement chart for the battle. A high result means rolling a 10-sided die for the remainder of the battle. The enemy you face is represented by counters that feature 1 vehicle, a group of soldiers, or a structure. Enemy vehicles can perform both HE and AP attacks from range 0 to their listed amount. Most enemy soldiers can perform AP attacks only at range 0, but attack infantry or artillery up to range 1. Each unit has a point value as indicated in the upper left of each counter. Their unit type is found on the lower left of each counter. An enemy unit's defense number is on the lower right of the counter. For each defense roll that is equal or less, negate that attack. You are now ready to enter combat, and that will be the subject of the next video.